think so. I think what we're seeing generally with, South Africa is losing vineyards, and some of those are going to be old vineyards that are good old vineyards because they're not producing enough. But I think a lot of the stuff that will go will be vineyards that need irrigation, water being obviously a scarce resource. I think that's one of the things that will happen. I think also the unprofitable wines, and South Africa is still making a lot at the bottom end, and much of which is shipped in bulk and goes to supermarkets and buyers' own brands and that sort of thing. I think there's not much of a future in those unless you've got huge yields and massive economies of scale. So I think what's going to happen is that there'll still be that bottom end, but I think the bottom end might rise up a little bit, and I think the top end, as you said, is going to be more and more vineyard focused. And maybe that's come out of the pandemic, that people have said, hey, let's focus on what we do best. And I think that is what South Africa does best. Some of those top-end wines are still undervalued, and I think maybe the next stage should be just getting the price up a little bit. It seems a bit strange, doesn't it, a journalist encouraging people to put the price up? But I think it's for the good of the industry, really. I mean, I think this idea that everything needs to be cheap and the cheapest price the better, but you then can't reinvest in the industry, in people who work all the way down the value chain, whether it's people picking in vineyards or selling the wines or working in cellar door or winemakers or whatever, or importers. I think you need the whole thing to be profitable, and that's still a problem in South Africa, is that not enough wine farms and wine businesses generally are sufficiently profitable.